Hey, welcome to the channel. My name is Fanfia and welcome back to Persona 3 Portable. Last time we reached the top of Tartarus. It wasn't much, but now we're done and we need to go ahead and return to the dorm. Exam results will be posted today. Ooh, that should be interesting. Hey, the results are posted. You decided to go look at the exam results. How did I do? You scored the highest in your class. Everyone is looking at you with respect. Your charm has greatly increased. You suddenly remember something. Mitsudo promised to give you a gift if you scored the highest. You should talk to Mitsudo when she's at school. Lunchtime is almost over. You decided to go back to your classroom. Okay, everyone, come get your tests so we can go over them. On question 1, you had to use the formula we spent several days on to solve it, remember? The next question was a word problem about calendars. Does anyone here buy a new calendar every year? If you do, you're wasting your money. You see, calendars have only a set number of patterns. After all, only how many days can January 1st possibly fall on? I'll pick a student mathematically. Let's see, Katone. How many calendar patterns are there? I do not know that off the top of my head. That would be 14. Correct, well done. Obviously, January 1st can only fall on 7 days, Monday through Sunday. But you must factor in the possibility of a leap day at the end of February, which gives you 7 more patterns. 2 variations based on 7 days gives you 14 patterns in all. Any year you can name falls into one of these 14. You gave the correct answer. Your charm has increased. Class is ended for today, and so today we are gonna go hang out with Rio, I believe. Alright. Hey, what's up? We have practice today. Are you going after this? Yes, I am. Let's go. Hey, you look psyched. Ikukan Highfield. You sweated it out with the club members. Alright, let's call it a day here. Let's clean up then. Oh yeah, Rio, did you give any thought to that group date? You know, you can leave me out. I don't need a boyfriend. Come on, you need a better man to love than Kenji, seriously. I don't think one exists. Great, then we're all doomed. The other club members went back to the school, leaving you alone with Rio. Oh, Katone? This feels like it was a while back, when it was just the 2 of us practicing together. Stuff like group dates and everything, they're all being nosy, aren't they? I never thought I'd be asking other people about things I like love. Rio laughs. I thought it was right to sacrifice everything and devote myself to the club. No matter how tough things got, knowing I was getting better and showing results would relieve my suffering. But I had forgotten something very important. To have fun. I forgot the joy of tennis. Take a look at this. Rio holds a worn-out book in her hand. It's a beginner's guide. When I first started playing tennis, I was so excited that I couldn't even sleep. I read this in bed while I ate, even during class. I want to get this to you. I want you to have the thing that gave me so much inspiration back then. I think it'll help me remember that I'm not alone. So, please, obtain an annotated guide. Thanks. I'm the one that should be thanking you. It's all because of you that I came to realize all these things. You've been with me every step of the way, giving me the extra push that I needed. You always kept an eye out for those around you. Thank you. Rio bows in a slightly embarrassed manner. You sense a strong bond with Rio. And we've maxed out her social link as well. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. The innermost power of the chariot arcana has been set free. We bestow you upon thee the ability to create Thor, the ultimate form of the chariot arcana. You know how it's one-on-one in tennis singles tournaments? That's why I thought that I didn't need anyone else. I was fine as long as I did my best by myself. But it's not something you can attempt alone. If you don't have friends with you, it's almost impossible to advance forward. One person by herself is really weak. Maybe the same thing can be said about life too. I'm only 17 anyway. Rio laughs embarrassed. Hey, let's change and get to work. Everyone said they'll meet us there. Come on, Katone. You had a fun time at Wild Duck with the other club members. After an enjoyable meal, you returned to the dorm.
Hello.
Hey, Ken. Your exams are over, right? Well, I'm ready to go to Tartarus when you are. I promise to do my best until the very end. I'll be fighting for him, too. Good deal. The thing is, we've already been to Tartarus, so we're definitely not going to be going tonight. Hey, what? I did okay on my exams. Not that I really care. I need to work on my strength. Time spent worrying about grades should be spent training. Of course. Phew, no Fs. Even Shinjiro-san's working really hard right now. I can't do any less. I perform satisfactorily in chemistry and mathematics, but I performed poorly in the others. My concentration is reserved for battle. Aika-san said she didn't do so well on her exams. She must save her concentration for battle. Well, the grades have been posted, so let's turn our focus back to Tartarus. We're almost done. I didn't do that bad on my exam, but I'm not really happy with my score. I was obviously affected by what happened to Shinjiro-senpai. I'm so ashamed. I shouldn't use that as my excuse. I just have to study harder. I was worried about what would become of the team after what happened to Shinjiro, but it seems like everyone has recovered surprisingly well. He'd be proud of us if he could see us now. What's on the television? You turn on the television, there's nothing interesting on the news. Noted. I'm gonna head out real quick because I need a strength persona. Okay. Now that we have a strength persona, which I'll show that off real quick. Here we go. Let's go hang out with Koromato. Yes. Koromato is scratching himself with his hind leg. You recall what happened once before. If you recall correctly, what you did was... brushed him. You asked Koromato if he wants you to brush him. Koromato was wagging his tail. Okay, he seemed to be okay with that. Koromato joyfully brought a brush. Aww. Koromato rolled over. Where is she to start brushing him? The back. Koromato seems pleased. Fur around Koromato's stomach feels a little different. When you look closely, you see traces of a stitched wound. You recall that he didn't like having his stomach touched. Koromato is looking up at you with his big eyes. Even when you touch his stomach, Koromato doesn't shy away from it. You feel as if Koromato has opened up to you. Aww! He's such a good boy! Koromato is yawning contentedly. You spent a quiet moment with Koromato. Aww. Gekokon High School, Classroom 2E.
Okay, class. I know you've been busy lately, but you all remember to do your homework, right?
Just because you're not taking a literature class next year doesn't mean you can blow off classic lit. Hey, are you listening to me?
What's wrong, Fuuka? You look kinda down.
Huh?
Talk to me. Tell me what's bothering you.
It's about Aragaki-senpai.
Oh, pretty shocking, huh? Never seen him at school, but I've seen him around town. I wonder if he really did get caught up in some kind of crime.
Some things you can never get back. I know that from all the things that have happened with my parents. I've sort of been avoiding the question. But is it okay for me to go on like this?
Parents, huh? I can relate to that. But you'll be okay, right?
Natsuki, what are you waiting for? Come on up.
Yeah.
Don't you want to give your classmates a proper goodbye?
Natsuki stood up.
Huh? What's going on?
Hello everyone. I know it hasn't been that long, but I feel like I've made some good friends. I'll remember each and every one of you, even after I transfer. Thank you. How's that?
Transfer? What?
Gokokan High School rooftop.
You're a weird one, you know? The biggest bitch in the school is leaving, and you feel sorry for her.
You're transferring? And you didn't say anything?
It's not like telling you would have changed anything. Why make us both depressed? Anyway, my dad's pretty sick. And they say it'll take some time for him to recover. And we don't really have that much money, so we can't afford to stay here. You know, I still think you're crazy for being friends with someone like me. But, like I said before, we're both in the same boat. My parents act like I don't even exist. I hate living at home. That's why I was so jealous when you moved into the dorm.
Natsuki-chan.
But, Fuuka, your house is nearby and your parents are pretty normal. So why'd you move?
Huh? Well,
If you don't want to tell me, that's okay. But if it's something that you and your folks can work out, then do it while you have the chance. It'll be a while before my dad's in any condition for us to have a heart-to-heart. What am I doing? This isn't what I wanted to talk about. You know, Fuuka, I used to think that every day was just the same. And I'm only saying this because it's you. But you don't get any second chances in life. If you accept the way things are, then they'll never change.
Natsuki-chan.
This is the last time I'll see this view. I won't be in school next week because I'll be packing, so guess this is goodbye.
No!
It's okay. Everything will be all right. Come on, don't give me that look.
But...
Hey, I'm not helpless, you know. I've changed a lot since I met you. I'm gonna try and figure out what I really want now. So, I hope you do the same.
what I really want. I used to try and please everyone. I was afraid of not being liked, so I did my best to fit in. But I never really thought about what I wanted.
That is so like you, Fuuka. Well, I say, if they don't accept you for who you are, then screw them. But I like you, even if you don't like yourself.
Natsuki-chan.
Well, better get going.
Natsuki left without looking back.
Natsuki-chan. Huh? My cell?
Fuuka looked at the message she received on her cell phone.
Natsuki-chan?
Even if we're apart, we'll still be connected. We can always talk, right? Thanks for everything.
Natsuki-chan.
Eventually, Fuuka lifted her head and nodded.
Even if we're apart, we'll still be connected. It all makes sense now. I've always been so worried about how others are feeling. That's why my power allows me to stay connected with them. I guess there is something I want after all. It makes me happy to see everyone else happy too. So, I want us all to remain friends. The power to connect people even when they're apart. My persona has given me this amazing gift.
The resolution in Fuuka's heart has awakened a new persona. Lucia has given rise to Juno.
There you are.
Why? Did something happen?
It is surprising to find you on the rooftop.
We were just wondering what you were up to.
Everything's okay now.
Okay?
I've made up my mind. I'll do as much as I can with my power. For my sake, as well as the sake of others.
Okay.
Sorry, I guess that was sort of random, wasn't it?
Are you sure you're alright?
Aww, that's so sweet. Aww. Hey, I just heard that Natsuki's transferring. You know, the girl who's friends with Fuuka? But they haven't been friends for very long. Kinda sucks. Fuuka-san said, I get it. How about you, Katone-san? I get it. Good for you. Okay, had to visit the Velvet Room real quick to get myself a temperance persona. And we're gonna go hang out with Baby today. Katone-sama, I have been waiting for you. Let's go to the home economics room. Yes, let us go. Gakukan High School Home Economics Room. Sewing is my life. Even though my wallet is light and I can only buy cheap material, I will work hard to make the best kimono and save my future. Baby is working hard. You continued on your scarf while you cheered each other on. Your scarf is almost complete. Tanoshimi! I look forward to that. But I, too, am working hard to finish this. So far so good, eh? Right? When my uncle sees this, I know he will agree with me about how great Nihon is. He'll agree. I truly believe that, so I will work even harder. Baby seems excited. I accomplished a lot today with your help, Katone-sama. Arigato, thank you. Baby seems very grateful. Your relationship is stronger now. Awesome. Rank 8. Oh, my arm is very tired. It must be from walking so hard. But I will finish this kimono no matter what. Yosh, I can't give up now. You worked with Baby for a long time and then decided to go back to the dorm.
Hi, how was your day?
It was good. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Next time, well, we see that Ken wants to hang out with us, so we're going to be hanging out with him as well as a few other social links. But anyway, this is Vanthea signing off. I'll see you in the next one.